And welcome to KingPittdawg Racing, back in the saddle again here. We are doing our summer vacation quad races around the world. Again, another vacation around the world. We're starting off at Monza and working our way to Suzuka, Road Atlanta, and then ending up here at Red Bull Ring. And we're in our HiSSSeRs, our HECS stock specially modified spec race cars. So HiSSSR, so HiSSSeRs as we call them. And let's get in. I don't see where I'm getting anybody in the party here. I'm hoping that I've got it. Makoto's in here, but I don't see anybody else in here. So well, Makoto, if you can hear me. How you doing? Okay, I think I hear a honk. All right, I'm gonna fire one off.
I hear you.
Awesome.
Hear you asterisk.
I figured as much. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. All right. Come on. Why can I not? There we go. Okay, man, it's been a while. Party open. All right, here we go. If anybody can hear me, again, thank you, everyone. Race day, whoop, whoop. And here we go. We're going to kick it off here because we got about 8 or 10 minutes here. And we're going to try to be as on time as we can because we got 4 races tonight. I'm going to figure out what we're running as far as times go. But we'll kick one off here. I don't even have my wheel on yet. I was having all kinds of errors when I started up. I don't know if it's an update or what. Forgot how to run this track. Is Eric in here? Eric must have bumped out. I could go a little shorter of a gear. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! That's how you do it. Whoa, 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 whoa! It didn't go around on me. I see you back there. I got a little bit too tall a gear in there. I gave you room, maybe a little too much there. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I see you there, buddy. Don't make fun of my driving. What I just realized, I don't have any of my score sheets in here. I'll have to get that stuff in the final practice at Monza. Alright, so these, I think these HiSSSeRs run a lot faster than what I ran. Like 140 maybe? We'll see. Test, test. Whew, yep, probably should have waited to shift until I slowed down a little bit there. We'll figure it out. That's what these races are for tonight. Dakota's way the hell out there. Oh, he lost it. Yeah, I'm getting I'm assuming Steve's probably running about 142 up there. 140. Right out into the gravel there. Trying to figure out what this thing likes here. Alright, so this track is probably going to be... I got to figure all this stuff out tonight here while we're doing this. Let's see. 6:53 for 4 laps. So if we want to run roughly 20 minutes, that's about minutes. Let's see, 1, 2, and let's say 6. Let's just say 7 minutes.
Not one good lap or mo.
All right, we'll leave this practice open for about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. All right, that'll give me a chance to go get my score sheets and stuff. I think I'm gonna change my. I'll run a few more laps here. I don't want to change car. I want to change settings. We're gonna dump this down. I think I can go. That was pretty good. I think I'm probably losing a little. We'll try 230, a couple of laps there. See what happens. Way too shallow there. I always got a problem with the getting out of alignment. If you're not looking straight on when it changes screens. I'm just not entering right. They had to look pretty cool. So I want to keep it in third gear there, I think. At this setting. think I'm going to need to go one notch down to 2. What did I go to, 240? Even in third gear, it wants to loop it around there. There, now it's working, huh? Eric, can you hear me? Test, test. You guys hear me?
Now I can.
Alright, cool. Alright, switching it over to Road Atlanta. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now we'll go, about 20 minutes here, and then we'll kind of squeeze into the room at, kind of squeeze a little bit. I wanted to get in here earlier, but it's just
squeeze into your room.
Well, I would have been perfect if I got here about 35 after, and was trying to get it where it just kept coming up and saying error, and I'm like, what the hell?
I like it when you talk dirty to us.
Error. Grasshopper disassemble.
Let's see if this will get rid of it.
Okay, alright, now we'll get another one. Go about 5 minutes and we'll run a quick 4-lap race and then another 5 minutes just like we did the last practice. Reckon.
I need some speed here. Open up them gears.
Yeah, it's going to be a completely different Red Bull.
Oh shit.
That's that.
Coming out of the
that
pits.
PS4 lag, Steve.
Yeah,
When
you
someone-
came back to me about 2 car lengths.
Yeah, whenever someone joins the room and enters the track, I get a lag about a half a second or a second. It
So
must,
if he starts winning, we're gonna have.
I like
we're
the
gonna call
Texas
Bama
theme on there.
and Start jumping in and out of the
it
room.
must only be PS4 that does that. Then.
Yeah, I had it on my PS4 as well.
If
But
you
when I got
jumped
over
up
to
on me
PS5,
that
it does do
quick.
it. Oof.
Yep, there we go.
Whoa, shit. Oh, man. Something is not kosher here. Alright guys, you ready to fire one off? I'll fire off a practice race.
Just a second.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm good whenever.
Okay.
For
Zippy?
what it's worth.
Zippy, you in here? Just didn't know if he wanted to race.
Alright, I'm good.
Oh, sorry, Keith.
No, you're fine.
I thought he was firing up the practice race, so I just did a...
Yeah, I'm going to. I just wanted to see if Zippy wanted to come in real quick. That's why I put a minute up. Maybe he's not settled in yet.
Maybe it's snacky time.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Here we go. 4 laps.
Ho, 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 and away we go for practice.
Did you shower today? Damn.
No, but it's none of your business.
Stayed extra stinky for you. Yeah.
Extra sticky? Oh, I jumped it by a hair.
I timed it just perfect.
Ooh.
Nope. I kind of cut that one.
To your left there, Eric.
Okay. To your right.
See ya. Clear.
Oh shit.
That was fun. That was a fun slide.
To your left. Celestial sphere.
I love that Alpine. Or Alpine, excuse me.
That's a good little car.
I know, I love driving that thing. It's a little bit restricted because of the extra weight in here in the HISSR, but if we make a HISSR light class or whatever, I haven't decided what I'm going to call it yet. Well, that seems like a pretty good gear I think I got in this.
Oh yeah, the Olympics start today.
Whoa, shit. Whoa, sorry, I'm in the way. Sorry, I don't get in your way there.
No, okay.
I think it started at 5. Are the Olympics already on for you guys?
I think they start... Oh, yeah, that is Friday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched hardly any TV.
No one knows. Because no one's watching, so you're on here.
Let me know when the ladies' gymnastics come on.
Let us know that ladies' gymnastics is on, right?
Probably be some dude in there grunting. I'm a chick. I'm a chick.
I'm a woman, man. It's Aaron.
It should be on Hulu Live. There you go. So, less than an hour. Sucked on my balls.
Woo! That wasn't expecting. Ooh, that was not pretty.
Huh? Alright, go get juice, use my card. Okay. Yeah. So we're probably doing that at like midnight. That's fine. Yeah, don't. Kev, do you think we're going to be finishing up around midnight?
This will be a shorter one tonight because we only got roughly 20-minute races, so
So they're roughly 20-minute races.
18 to 20 minutes. So
But there's 4 races, right?
4 races, yeah. But I don't think we're gonna push through. I'm not gonna.
Happy movies.
We'll be all right. Tomorrow night.
It's alright.
Tomorrow night might take a little bit more
I
time.
left the rest of my card. I'll just leave it on. Yeah. Mac already ran, so we're good.
All right, so roughly a minute. What, a minute 45 roughly at Red Bull, and these are about minute 30, so about a minute and a half, about 90 seconds, let's say, just to be safe. So we're gonna go 20 minutes. We're gonna go about 12 laps here. Be 10 laps in. All right, so about a few more minutes here, you guys can practice, and then we'll switch over to Suzuka.
I thought it was Fuji.
Did I put Fuji down? It's actually supposed to be Suzuka.
Oh, damn.
Sorry about that. Did I write Fuji down?
Yeah.
Fuji would have been funner. You're saying.
That's the one I practiced on.
All right, well then we'll do Fuji. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm not tied to it.
We're still going to
for
Japan.
it.
It's just had different hotel
Yeah.
reservations.
That's right.
One sushi bar, you've ate at them all. It doesn't matter.
You call it sushi bar, I call it something else.
Pussy bar.
Fish buffet. I don't know.
The House of Geisha.
Like the house is squirting. Geyser.
No, I don't care.
Oh, yeah,
care
you're right. I
which
did put
track
Fuji.
we're on.
Okay, no problem.
I'm giving you a hard time, but I don't care which track we're on myself. So.
No, that's fine. No, if I put that
You better
down, then I
stop
want
letting your interns drink on the job.
Yeah.
Well, you know, me, myself, and I run this whole thing, so, you know, depending on what I'm up to, you never know what...
Well, myself or I needs written up.
Yeah, I think so.
Kevin, don't start drinking until you've got your grid all made.
Watch this. I'm going to send everybody to Fuji, and I'm going to be at Suzuka and win because nobody's there.
You know, last night when I'd had 6 beers to drink, this was not the track I thought I was on.
Jeffro, weren't the mountains on our left side yesterday, and now they're on the right?
All right, guys, a couple more minutes. I'll switch this over, and then we'll only be bleeding about 10 minutes into the other. We'll practice 10-15 minutes before we go there at Monza as well. All right. Where's my other Supras?
Makoto, it used to be 2 to 6 shots.
What, before you were drunk?
For me, yeah, that used to be. But see, my shot back then was probably equal to 2. So
Yeah, it was like, you know, one of those shot glass
bigger
cups
shot,
that was
bigger
like
shot
in
glass. Yeah.
between.
Not anymore.
Yeah. I consider myself a cheap date now.
Fucking take me to Taco Bell and give me a ball tap, and it's a good night.
All right, guys, I'm gonna switch us over then.
You do that.
I will. Fuji. Where's this? Fuji Speedway. Full course. They call it a short course.
Yeah, we could do the motorcycle layout instead. Take out that damn chicane in the back.
Except the walls slow down too much anyways, because we'll forget.
So this will be the second race.
What's number 1?
No, wait a minute. Yeah. So number 1 is going to be Monza, then Fuji, then Road Atlanta, and then back to Europe. So we'll go around the Earth again.
Okay, fine, Joe.
Around the world.
Driving that train through the shit.
Yeah, Red Bull, we're running.
It's in there somewhere.
Isn't Red Bull in Japan as well?
No, it's in
Austria.
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 Home of the Zupra.
I was way off.
Yeah.
Get yourself some shit.
Get a shrimp on the bobby. That's my home place. Don't be making fun of my home place now. We're gonna go in the chopper.
Oh.
All right, so we'll go a few minutes and then get everybody get some basic settings, and we'll run a race. Gotta get my notes out here. Hopefully I didn't leave all that crap over there. It was. Let me tell you what. It was a fantastic week last week. Let me tell you.
Let's hear it.
Tell you what.
So I went over I went over Monday afternoon to work on the car. I went over to my parents. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay over there, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And Monday night, I'm starting to get set up, and there's storms moving in, right? So I'm going down to kind of watching the weather, and as I'm watching the weather, the power goes out. Well, they had a few days, I guess it was Saturday night into Sunday, they had like almost 4 inches of rain out there. So my dad's sump pump the sump pump at the house is running literally every 90 seconds. So when the power goes out, I'm thinking, well, they'll have it on pretty soon, I'm thinking. But then I started hearing there was like several tornadoes that went through, right? And there's power lines down all over the place. And I'm like, oh crap. So I went out in the garage and I found his little 12 volt, he had a little 12 volt pump. And I go down to the sump pump and it's already almost full. Or the basin. So I'm like, well, for drain towers, you get so much water around your basement. They have these like tubes at the base of the basement that the water will run into that, and then it'll run into your basin in your house, and that keeps the water from coming through the foundation, and it keeps it from getting like saturated down there. So
like cracking the foundation.
Yeah, well, you know, when they put the foundation, they lay the footings and then they do the floor. So there's a seam, and you can't really seal water. So, well, on top of that, when my parents built their house, the person built one like 6 months before, and they built, instead of digging the basement, they built the ground up. So everything comes down to their house and rolls into the west side of the house there, and then it goes around and that. So they always get extra water. So yeah, so about 11, maybe around 11 o'clock, I went down there and it was coming up over the top of the basin. So I started to get this. I brought my battery. I had just took the battery out of the Titan and I had just charged it, and I had it sitting in the Infinity. And I brought it downstairs and I started hooking this pump up, and it wouldn't prime. Couldn't get it to prime. Because I'm also pushing, you know, with this little bitty 12 volt pump. It's basically just a bilge pump. Pushing all the way.
Little boat pump.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's not exactly. This is actually a 12 volt. Like, it's made for like doing floods and stuff like that. Yeah, basically. So, you know, it uses a garden hose attached to it, if that tells you how much, you know, how much it is. So I ran it up the stairs, because they've got a stairs going out, and ran it out the driveway. I took the whole entire hose off the hose reel in the back of the house and ran that out there, and I couldn't get it to prime. I couldn't get it to push water. So
do the old gas siphon trick?
Yeah, I tried all that. I tried blowing it, and I tried and then what I ended up having to do was take and cut one of my mom's bottles she used to make crafts out of. It's like a creamer, like a gallon or half gallon of like creamer, you know. And I cut that, and it just so happened that when I pulled the hose through it, that it kind of made a seal with using the little thing that they put for the adapter on for the little thing that you set down in the pump. So I was able to pour water in there for 3 hours straight, a half a gallon at a time, and get it to about to the top of the thing. And I'm like, all right, I got it caught up. I think I'm going to try to take a nap. So that was about like 2 o'clock. So I went back down there. I couldn't sleep because I'm like all wired and worried about it. I'm thinking, when are they going to get the damn power back on? And then I had called ComEd, the power company, and they said, well, we're working on trying to figure out when your you know, automated message. We're working to figure out when your power will be back on. Power will be restored. So I went down there about a little bit before 3, and it was up over the bin and on the floor down there, and I'm like, crap, I got to work on this. So I went for like another, like almost 3 hours straight before I got it back down in the bin by pouring it in there. I figured out the only way it was working is I pour it in there, right? So then I got that. So I went up, and when I got it kind of caught up, I went upstairs and I went to the onto Farm and Fleet, and I said, all right, they got a generator. I said, I'm gonna go get the generator as soon as they open. So I ordered it online and bought it so that I could just go and get it in the first thing when they opened up. So went back downstairs and pumped water because it was about, I don't know, about 6:30 when I went back down there, and I worked and I got it down to the top of the basin again at about a little bit before 8, and I'm like, I got to get up there and go get that. So I went over there to get that, and on my way over, I'm reading an email, and they canceled my order because they had just opened at 8. So I go in there, and they had one, and I actually got one. My sister's power was out. She's not too far from my parents. So I went and got 2 of them. I actually got one for her too. Well, it took like an hour and a half to get loaded up, almost 2 hours. And by the time I got back to the house, it was already over into the other side of the basement. So I was able to get the generator going right away, and then run just plug the regular sump pump back into the a power cord I bought for the generator. So that pumped it out right away, but still, it was still all over because even though where the basin is, it's lower. So when as I was pumping it back in the basin, it was empty in the basin. It took it normally it runs for 20 seconds, 20 seconds. It ran for like 30 minutes straight because there was so much water down there coming back into the basin. And then once it got cleared out, though, everything was wet. So yeah, that's what I spent doing. None of the flood people could get there because there was so much going on around. So they didn't get out there until last Friday. And so yeah, that was a real pain. No, they got it cleaned up and they got it dried out. So this week I spent time just reorganizing stuff, which was good. But then I finally got to work on a car yesterday and today. So I got everything ready to pour 15 now. I pulled the whole diff apart, not the diff, but the whole rear suspension, except for I left the control arms on it. So I got the diff separated, the sway bar, all that stuff was just rotted too, all the mounts. So I've got it all, not rotted away, but rusted to where you could scrape stuff off and it would scale would come off. So, yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and fire one off here, guys. We're going to run out of time here, so. Oh, you got it running on a lap? Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put my VR on.
Okay, you can start it now. If anybody else.
Okay, here we go. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, here we go. Oh, why did it lose my surroundings? There we go. Okay, here we go. Got my low downforce car out.
You don't say.
I do say, actually. Alright, see what this thing does here.
Do you say what I say? What we always say?
Is this a Nissan only race?
Now we got a Toyota, but
Sylvia, Z-Cars. You name it, we got it. There's probably a 240 SX somewhere.
I see Adam back there.
I see, is it?
on your right, Adam. Whoa! Whoa!
Sweet.
fucking track prep all over the track.
Some PJ1.
Yeah, what's the update?
Are you in the 92, Adam?
Yeah.
We got extra Makeda. We're gonna fight that Makeda. We're gonna show them for real Americans. Carly.
Oh, I got on the brakes too hard.
Well, Makota going around.
I can keep the training down quick.
Yeah.
All right, guys, a few more minutes here, and then then we'll jump over to Monza and we'll run some practice. We're not going to run a practice race there, but we'll run some practice, and then we'll go ahead and fire this thing off. Run some practice. We're not going to run a practice race. Hey, who is that bastard? That guy sounds like a frickin' dweeb.
I think he's cutting in on your feed there.
Ourselves here.
Alright, here we go. Let's try that setting. Alright, so it looks like we'll probably be 11 laps here and at, where else did we run? Oh, Red Bull. And then we'll probably run 12 at Road Atlanta tonight.
Red Bull.
And then I don't know what type of time we run it. We'll have to figure out Monza when we get there.
2:03.
About 2 minutes. Okay, so
What
probably
are you
just do
shooting for? 18
about
20 minutes?
20 minutes roughly is what I always shoot for. Tomorrow night I'm going to go a little under 30 because these races aren't worth as much. So the qualifying heat races are more significant this week because there's only 5 points difference between first and the main races and the qualifying races tonight.
I heard that.
So on Monza, if you want to stay under 20 minutes, 9 laps. If
Yeah.
you want to go over 20 minutes, 10 laps.
Yeah, we'll probably just that one. Like I said, tonight's races are more significant, so I want to go right around 20 if we can. So we'll probably do 10 laps there. So it'll be like, yeah, because we're going to start there. So 10, 11, 12, 11 here.
I got something at Vatican for you.
Heyo.
Heyo. Alright, I'm gonna go get an oil change real quick.
Yeah, I believe I am as well.
Shorts into a speedo.
Probably gonna need one like after the second race anyway.
Alright, I'm ready to go to Monza. Or are we here for a few minutes?
Yep. Another couple minutes here.
Tell you what, I like a lot of those new rims they got
Yeah.
out now.
Yeah, dude. Like totally, bro.
Yeah, Brett. Yeah, Brett.
I think they changed some of the banners on like the catwalks and different.
They probably do. Those get updated kind of regularly, it seems like.
Yeah, that might have something to do with the license agreement with the tracks because the sponsors pay big money to have that represented.
Well, anybody want to come back to the trailer and do a line before we start? It'll get you nice and hyped up. They don't test
Boy,
here.
do I ever.
They don't drug test here, so we're good.
Alright guys, let you have a couple more minutes here, and then I am going to kill my stream and start a new one as I switch the page here, so I will be radio silent for a couple of minutes.
There
Actually,
we go.
Don't you threaten us with a good time.
Oh, whoa. Screen went right to the left. Alright. Alright, YouTube, here we go. We're going to kill this stream. And then I'm going to start a new one, and we will jump over to Monza. So, we'll start off at Monza, and then we will run... we'll go Monza, Fuji, Road Atlanta, and Red Bull. And we're going to move through these pretty quick. We'll have a die roll invert after the first race, and second race, and third race. So those will determine the starting lineup invert for the following. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Until then, KingPittdawg out.